Okay, it's Joe here, and I am in Minneapolis, I think is what it's called, somewhere close. And I stopped in here and decided I'm gonna chill out here for maybe a few days, maybe a little longer. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna be here for a couple days, that's for sure. Today I got my tire fixed on my my spare tire. I went ahead and got it replaced because that big bubble I had in the other one, and my front driver's tire was kept going flat, well, not completely flat, it just was losing the air, and I was filling it up every day, and so I took it off and took it into them, and sure enough it had a nail in it too, or a nail or a screw or something. So I got that taken care of. And if you look at my truck, it's still squatting. It's squatting down a little bit, and I noticed when I hit some good bumps, I mean it's kind of rough. I put these things on the back here the last time. You can see it in there, that new shiny silver piece there, leaf spring assists, I guess. And I put a set on the back, and these things say you can, it will help with 1,500 more pounds. Well, I put them on the back, and I put them on, and there's still room to put them on the front. So I went ahead and decided I'm going to go ahead and put another set on and see how it does. These are Ride Effex full-time over leaf spring assist. And if you look down there, you'll see right in this area, increases level load carrying capacity by 1,500 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on and see if it helps out anymore, because I kind of hope it does. Really. I guess we'll find out in my next ride down the road. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll kind of show y'all how it goes together. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jack my truck up a little bit. I don't know if I need to do that or not, but I'm going to put a block under there. I'm going to jack it up and get it to where about it needs to be before I put these on there. So step number one. Okay. For the test, before I go jacking it up, I'm gonna take a video of this right here. My tape measure there. It might be kind of hard to see, but it is close to 6.5 to the bottom of right here. So I'm gonna jack it up a few inches. I'll say I'm gonna try and get up there 4 inches, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. Then I'm gonna let it down. We're gonna see if it did anything. Okay, I got it to about 10.5 inches. It's about 10.5 inches there. So that's that 4 inches I was looking for. Okay, there's my leaf spring. It starts right there, goes back here, goes over top of the axle, and then there's the ones that have already been installed. One thing I noticed is the old ones didn't come with washers. They only came with lock washers, and the lock washers almost wanted to come out. So now that I have washers with them, this time I'm going to see how that works. It looks to me like it's going to work a lot better with washers and lock washers. So what I did was I went ahead and put the U-bolts on these pieces over here, and they just fit into the groove on this end of it. I put the steel plate on, and then I put the washer first, and then the lock washer, and then the nut, and I screwed it up on there, and then I did the same thing on this end, and the same thing on this end. I hand tightened them all first. So you want to do a little bit at a time. I'll put my wrench on here, I'll do this one for a little bit, then I'll do this one for a little bit. Then I'll go up here and do these ones for a little bit, and I'll just keep alternating around here, working on all these for a little while. I'll tighten them all down. You're going to see this leaf spring starting to come down, and I just keep on going. It's going to end up squishing together like that one up there, if you could tell, it's squished down quite a bit. So these are pretty much going to be touching on these leaf springs here. Okay, I got them all on. And as you see right here, this is too long, so I couldn't get a socket on there, so I had to use a bar. And to get a little bit of a better bite, I use an extra one, and I go like this. Gives me a little bit more torque. I had to use a torque wrench here, and I had to set it to 75 pounds. It's not like on 74 there, it turns a little bit on me. 75 to 85 pounds is what they have to be torqued down to. Well, apparently on the back, you know, I was saying the socket was not deep enough, so I had to use a wrench, and I just kind of had to get the feel for it. I got the front two torqued down, and I kind of felt it, and I got the back two as much as I could, and then I used the wrenches and got it, and kind of got a close feel for it. They didn't bend real bad like the first set I put on, because this set had washers. So make sure you put your washers on, and I'm get my tools put up, and then we're gonna see if it helped any. All ready for the test? Let's do this. I already checked it. I almost got, it looks like it was sunk down a little bit, but I almost had an inch. Now it's a little over half an inch. About 3/4 of an inch is what it's looking like. But that ain't bad. I mean, every little bit helps. So I'm happy. I got a little bit more. I feel a little bit more comfortable. I mean, it's okay. It's just when I get to going down the road and I can feel that thing bottoming out, it's not too bad. So anyhow, Ride Effex full-time overleaf spring assist. That's what I used. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me that thumbs up. If you have anything you'd like to say about something else I probably should have used, please write it down in the comments. Thanks, and have a great day.